Hey guys, it's Alex from Untitled Tarot here with a new pick a card, and today we're doing one of your favorites, monthly surprises. So what you don't see coming in July, your July surprises. And before we start, I want to make a quick announcement. I've started a TikTok and I will be doing daily energy readings, energy checkups, quick, of course, as TikTok is made for. So if you're interested, follow me there. It's Moonlight Tarot 44 over there. So let's be connected. And if you're not interested, that's fine. And we have we have 4 piles as usual. My baby Smoke is saying hi. He's demanding attention as always. He's an attention hog. And for pile number 1, we have this beautiful camea. For pile number 2, we have a bronze owl. For pile number 3, we have a black cat figurine, and for pile number 4 we have a princess figurine. So choose your trinket, choose your pile, and I will see you in timestamps. You can find them and all the necessary information about personal readings in the description box under the video. Hey, those who chose pile number 1 with this beautiful camea, we will be checking what you don't see coming, your July surprises. And I prepared some tarot cards, but we're gonna start with oracles, taking one card from 6 decks. Let's see. So what we have here, we have Journey by Moonlight. Wow. Believe in magic. Pile number 1. Happy. Catch your breath. What do you feel? Again, we have not a fairy. Magic and some burden. Interesting. What I feel first is I feel like my eyes are smiling. I don't know, people have different kinds of smiles, but for you, I feel like the whole face is smiling, but first is my eyes are smiling. And for some of you, it's like very, very good news are coming. Very good news are coming. It's not going to be just energy shift. It's some news that will make you happy, that will make you believe in magic. For some of you, it may be a message. Since we have Journey by Moonlight, maybe a message on my channel. For some of you, not for everybody, of course, but keep your eyes open and be ready to smile, because it will be a message that is going to help you get connected with your feelings. And even though, how to say, it may be a difficult moment, I don't feel like it will be, it's either, okay, I feel like 2 things here. First, this connection with your feelings may be difficult just for a moment, but then it will help you. It will be some kind of release or shift that will go from burden to joy with this catch your breath. So you will kind of feel lighter. And it's like for some of you, there is something that's burdensome, but you don't want to go there, or you don't want to think about it, but there will be a shift of perspective, and you will see the situation in a better light, but with such magical energy. News, I'm getting some news or some message that's going to make you feel like not just simply better, but to shift your moods, shift your energy in a very, very, like, it's like you will be in a happy place overall. In July, you will feel like you are in your happy place. Okay, let's see more. What we can get: the Queen of Swords, the 7 of Cups, the Chariot, the Ace of Cups, okay. I don't know, I'm getting playful energy from you. It may be not your typical energy, because I feel like you are the Queen of Swords. This may be your usual state. You may be very logical, very reasonable, educated, overthinker, something along those lines, and you're like, You may be the first time actually on like watching the tarot reading, because you may be like critical thinker, and you're like, well, like I don't really believe in all that, because I prefer my world to be clear, clean, understandable, everything I can explain with science. Okay, everything else is like bye. But there is something that is shifting in your energy, because it's been in you always, it's been in you forever. Some kind of gift is waking up in you. And again, I'm really feeling that there is like shift to click. Something will be shifting in you and it will be clicking. You are getting more aligned with yourself and with your some kind of ability is your character. So you've been maybe raised not to believe in spiritual life and something, but you are either an empath, or I don't know, you hear things, see things, you are creative. There is something in you that is trying to kind of get through to you, and it will get through to you in July. But overall, you are on a path to getting more and more aligned with yourself, and your life is going to be changing. It's like you are awakening, and maybe it's your first step towards awakening, towards realizing that you're a spiritual being, getting to know yourself better, getting to know, getting to see a different vision of life. And I feel like for you, the message, like things are finally starting to make sense. So you may have a control issue, because things that are confusing, that are scaring, you're like prefer like, no, I'm gonna put you in a box. This is nonsense. This is bullshit. Just this is your woo-woo thing. So it's like the box with nonsense here, and I'm not going there. But it was before. And now there's something is changing. And even though you're very intellectual and critical thinker and so on, you're beginning to see things from a different perspective, and actually it's making sense now. It's making sense for you now. But yeah, you're making a big step towards alignment with yourself, with your path, and things will be changing from now on. Changing for you. It's like you will be seeing a world as a different place. It's like you were colorblind before, and now you're finally starting to see color, and it will be amazing. It will be for the better. Wow. Pile number 1. Spiritual awakening. Definitely. We have the death here. And this transformation has been knocking at your door for quite some time. 2 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles. Don't be afraid. If you're afraid that kind of this information is weird, that your worldview is going to fall apart, or that you may fall apart emotionally, something like this, you will be able, you're smart enough, you're strong enough to be able to balance it. So don't be afraid of this information, but don't try to overindulge in it as well. So balance is the key here. Getting into this new energy. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. Go slowly. Educate yourself slowly. Investigate slowly. Because like take only like take as big a bite as you can swallow from one moment at a time. Ace of Cups, Ace of Cups. Again, you're definitely on your path to self, like to inner balance, to inner peace. 6 of Swords. And you're moving away from something that, with this burden and the 2 of Wands, there was something inside of you. Maybe you thought you were weird. It's like, and again, you put something of yourself into this box of like woo-woo thing, bullshit thing, and you didn't want to go there, but it's inside of you. And while we are denying a part of ourselves, it's really, really hard to be wholesome, to be healthy, and to be happy. And you are learning to accept this part of yourself, and actually you are on your path to having less burden and being more happy. We have 2 Aces of Cups here. It's just pure happiness and alignment, alignment with yourself, with your path, with the universe, and kind of you will get there. Your path is strong. There's a lot of magic in you guys. There's a lot of magic. I'm not saying like literal magic, but magic in the way of creative force, the creative energy. Definitely making a huge step towards your life path. This is something, yeah, this is something that is exciting you. Again, Two of Wands, Two of Wands, Two of Pentacles, two. Life's changing for you, pile number one. I don't know, my eyes are smiling again, just smiling. This is something that is provoking an inner conflict inside of you. You're like, but well, you know, maybe you're a scientist or something like this. Well, I got 2 degrees myself, and I never, like, if you would tell me like 10 years ago that I would be doing tarot, I would laugh into your face. This is a funny thing, but we never know what life is going to bring. So yeah, there's a lot to learn. There's a lot to learn here. This path, spiritual path, is scary. It's scary, and you have been avoiding it for a really long time. You've been avoiding it, but it's your path. It's your path, and you will find this line that is suitable for you in this path. You can be your own sort of weird, your own sort of spiritual, because, well, there are different people in every area of life. There are different scientists, different religious people, different spiritual people, different. And you can find your own way, your own explanations. You can look around, you can get some information, you can do your research, as you're totally able to do, and get your own thoughts out of it. So, but you will be realizing that it was not what you think it was. You will be changing your perspective on that, because again, your path is like with one foot you are in a very reasonable world, with another foot you are in a spiritual world. So you can be one of those people who are connecting those worlds for others. And you're definitely shifting your perspective and entering a big new chapter of your life, where in the beginning you will have less control than you used to, but life will be more wondrous, more magical. Like, you will have so much to explore. And yet again, it will be scary in the beginning, because this spiritual path is rather tricky, and again, not very clear at first, but you are definitely going away from your fears, from this burden, from putting a part of yourself into this box that you don't want to open. But yeah, more alignment is definitely coming your way. But please remember, with this alignment, more joy, more self-love, more happiness, more magic is going to enter your life. Wow, pile number one, please let me know what kind of triggered this change in you. I would really love to know, if you're ready to share, of course. And if you enjoyed the message, please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, stay tuned for more. And if you want to have a personal reading with me, the information how to get it is down below in the description box. And hope to talk to you soon. And we're moving to pile number 2 now. Hey, those who chose pile number 2 with this owl here. So let's see. I have some tarot cards for you and some oracles, and I want to start with oracles. Oh yeah. Okay, so we're checking your July surprises, what you don't see coming. And what we have here is the abundance is pouring into your life, truth to be told, make a decision, diving for light, not a dragon, purity, and retreat. Interesting. So first, what I'm getting here is that you will have some information, maybe very unexpected information, that will lead to making a decision. Because I feel like with this abundance, that it's not just material abundance, but I feel like material abundance is coming. Some fruits of your labors are coming your way, and abundance of information as well. There will be people, there will be opportunities. It's like every kind of abundance is coming your way. And a lot of information. You will get to know some information that's going to lead to a decision. It may be, you know, like you will have to take one step back in order to, with the light, with the purity, it's like you are cleansing your life. You are washing it up. You may need to, how to say, maybe even cut somebody out of your life. For some of you, not for everybody. For others, you may need to make a step back to make a decision, but this decision will bring you, I feel like a big window is going to open in your life. So you may need to end something in order to have something new enter in your life, because something new is coming your way. Let's see. Some information is going to come your way about some of your friends or people surrounding you. I feel like there are a lot of people, and not all people are good for you. So you will be learning. There are some people, at least, they are not who you think they are. You kind of have a false vision of them or false information about them. And by the way, yeah, you may kind of end some relationships, some connections, friends. We're talking mostly about friends. It may be a romantic connection if we're talking about something casual, something that is not like a commitment, so on and so forth. So you need to be very wise into what you're sharing with other people, because some truth will come up. Some truth will come up. And by the way, if you have shared a secret with somebody, they may spill the secret. They may spill your secret. And it will be a very unpleasant situation. So truth about people will be coming up. And some truth will not be pleasant, and some relationships or connections will be kind of over. But again, this is with the light and the purity. It is for your benefit. It's like everybody, like all of us, we can only have a limited connection, a limited amount of connections. It's like, imagine that you are an airport and there's a limited number of airplanes you can receive. So right now you have some airplanes that are empty, that are not doing anything, that are not working for you, and you will be kind of eliminating these connections in order to have new ones incoming, because if I literally see this window and there's something is about to come through for you. So you're not losing anything valuable. You're losing something that is not what it seems it is. Like, you may think that they're your friends or something, but unfortunately not all of them. I'm not saying about all of your friends, but somebody. I feel like one or two people may one or two connections. Maybe there is a group of people that are not really your friends. There is some illusion in regards to them. They're not loyal to you. Let's see what else you don't see coming in July. Pile number 2. 9 of Swords. The Wheel of Fortune. The World. And by the way, you know who this... okay, I will not swear. You know who these people are? You know? Because they did something like this before. They, maybe they... Okay. 9 of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles. They did something like this before. Maybe you've shared your secret with them. You've shared your emotions with them. Something valuable. And they told everybody, and you were like, why did you do this? And they were like, oh, it was just a joke, you don't understand jokes, la 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 la. They made it kind of, they twisted the thing around. So I feel like you know who this person is, because it will be a repeated experience with them. And by ending, again, by ending something, this connection, this thread in your life, you will be much happier. You're gonna be relieved, because this connection for you, again, by ending it, you will get in the purity. You're getting the Ace of Cups. You're getting calmness. I'm getting more stability, less confusion. because this person or these people, they are bringing confusion in your life and they're devaluing you. So you're ending a toxic relationship, something that is a connection that has been poisoning you. But since you are very loving and caring, and you may have a tendency for codependency, by the way, you've been, how to say, going with that. You've been forgiving and forgetting and blah blah blah, but you're not doing this anymore. And again, this is what's giving you clarity and purity to your life, and much more happiness and stability and confidence. And well, this is a very good thing, by the way, a very good thing. And you know who this is. I'm getting it again. If you don't know who this is, it's not your pile. Page of Swords jumped out in reverse. There is some false information or false understanding about somebody. It may be, again, a person or a group of people with this person, the particular person, as a leader. Again, Two of Pentacles. It's like you're ending this. And I feel like you're really working hard to be a part of this group, and you are kind of tiptoeing around these people to be a part of this group and so on and so forth. But your spirit guides are leading you toward, like, out of this situation, because you're spending a lot of energy on this balancing, tiptoeing thing around them. Again, you're being led to end it, because you may even see it at first, you may see it as if it's a failure or it's a loss or something like this. But if you give yourself a couple of minutes, you will understand that this is a relief. This is a breakthrough for you. You're breaking free from something that is making you be on your tiptoes all the time. So if there's somebody making you tiptoe all the time, this is definitely for you, freeing yourself in order to have this light, in order to be able to breathe. And I want one more card for this High Priestess. Some information. Yeah, because you are being guided towards something that's waiting for you. As I told you in the beginning, there is something ready to come through for you, but you need to empty the room for it, because it's like your life is packed with things you don't need right now, with something like you need to do a garage sale. Well, not literally, of course, maybe literally as well, but you need to do a garage sale in regards to things that are filling your life right now, because it feels like there are a lot of things that are not working for you, a lot of junk. There's a lot of junk in your yard, and like there is like a brand new car is ready to be parked in, but your yard is filled with junk, and you need to start freeing yourself from it. You may not see it as junk yet, but you will. So, okay, some stripping of illusions, getting this wisdom, and freeing your life for something that's to come. And again, please remember, you are being guided towards something greater, and it will be a huge relief. It may bring you a lot of anxiety making this decision, because you kind of want to be accepted by this group. Maybe this is a group of popular kids or popular co-workers or something like this, or cool guys or cool girls, but they're not your flock. They are not your circle, really. So again, you are being guided towards what is yours, and this is a burden, not a blessing. So freeing yourself from something and going towards what's yours. Yeah, it's kind of important. Something what's yours is coming your way. Well, pile number 2. Let me know what you think about this reading, and if you enjoyed it, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, stay tuned for more. And if you want to make sure about your personal situation and you want to have a reading with me, the information how to get a personal reading with me is down below in the description box, as always. And hope to talk to you soon, and we're moving to pile number 3 now. Hey, those who chose pile number 3 with this black kitty, we're checking your July surprises, what you don't see. Oh, Oh, interesting. Wow. So what you don't see coming in July, and we're starting with oracle cards. Let's see. So what we have here is uncovering treasure. Beneath the surface lies great bounty. Why? Bountiful harvest again. I want to put them together. Defend to the end the worthwhile. The ending. The divine timing. And why? Pile number 3. Are you my high priestesses that has been going through a lot lately? Even if you're not. Okay, there is something that has ended in your life. I'm getting kind of, yeah, an empty feeling from this energy. It ended and it left a huge hole in you. It may have been a relationship. You may have lost somebody. There is so much loss in the world recently that like a lot of people have lost somebody. And I'm getting like this hole it has been draining energy from you, like every last drop of it. And you were struggling with accepting it. But July is going to bring you some kind of revelation. It may be in a dream for some of you. It may be some message, some spiritual message. You will know why it had to happen this moment. Like it was the divine timing for this ending. It had to happen. It was nothing. It was out of your control. It was out of your control. It was nothing you could do. And you did value what you've lost a lot, or who you've lost a lot. But you will get some kind of answer. You will get some kind of answer. Together with some kind of, I don't know, some of you are getting, winning a lottery, getting a big financial support or present. If you couldn't find a job, you will be getting it in July. If some payouts have been postponed for you in June, you will be, it's like, I feel like a rubber band effect. You've been doing your work, you've been doing, maybe for months, you've been doing something, you've been working on something, and you will start getting your results. Some of you will get like a ton of it. Others will start getting them. It will be the beginning. For some of you, you may get some, either an old debt returned to you, or something like you may have sent a CV like 3 years ago and they're gonna answer you like tomorrow. Something along those lines. Like you were not expecting them to answer, and they will answer, and it will bring you some kind of bounty, some kind of a treasure. But the answers, they will be taking, the treasure will be the finances, the abundance will be on the background. These answers will be more important for you. Okay, let's see more. Okay. Wow, you guys. This is the same energy I'm getting. Well, this loss, this something that ended for you, has been keeping you crying, stuck, anxious, drained with the devil. Again, you've been kind of struggling and suffering a lot. And there is like, you've been heard, and your spirit guides, or for some of you, like, not a saint, but you have somebody on the other side who's kind of responsible for you. And I don't feel like this is spirit guide, somebody else. It may be a relative that passed, it may be a saint that you are connected with, something like this. Somebody who's responsible for you is gonna give you a hand. They're gonna give you a hand. They're gonna answer something, because they see that you got stuck in your loss, grief, suffering, because it's big, and it's been keeping you stuck. It's been keeping you, not just keeping you stuck, it's been torturing you. Okay, let's see more. So you're finally getting this, some kind of answer, and some of your energy back, some of it. But it's kind of coming, yeah. So spiritual support. So something. If you can use like the meet cute in spiritual world thing, it will be like a scene out of the movie, you know, something divinely guided and beautiful. Very interesting. Let me know when it happens, if you can, of course. So pile number 3. What else you need to know about your July? The Star. Again, everything is showing that the divine is going to intervene. You're getting a divine intervention because, again, another 9 of Swords. You got stuck in your thoughts, in your mind. You are going through a very dark night of the soul moment. 3 of Pentacles. Definitely there is somebody on the other side who's your friend and who 7 of Swords, who will kind of pluck you out of this dark night, you know, like really like pluck you out, and feels like they've been working on something. Been working on arranging this moment. It's like they've been weaving the net, preparing, arranging it to come through to you. 8 of Pentacles. They've been working a lot to arrange it. It's like as if they've been like trying to convince somebody to arrange it for you. They've been running around and arranging this moment for you because they see that you're avoiding something in regards to your destiny, because it's like, oh, please don't get triggered. It's like you're hiding in your loss. You're hiding in your loss from maybe everything and everybody. But there's definitely either a soul, family, or a family member who has passed. They're working behind the scenes for you, and you will know it. You will know it. It will be shown to you. It's almost like you may be taken to a different world, to another world, and you will be shown it, that they're working on your behalf. You're not alone. You're not alone. There is somebody zealously working on your behalf in the spiritual realm. And it's like something you may even know, or you may be getting the messages, but you're like, you know what, they're too subtle. Maybe I'm going crazy. It's not real. And you've been kind of, nah, I'm just imagining things. It's just my fantasy and blah, blah, blah. But no, it's not. There is somebody who's still your family, and you kind of, again, you haven't lost them. I've been getting this message so many times for you guys, and I know how difficult it is to accept this thing. I know what loss is, and yeah, I know it very well, and I know how difficult it is. So maybe that's why we're getting so much reassurance, because maybe your depression has heightened lately, and again, you will be kind of plucked out of it by the divine, by the spiritual world, by somebody who's your family or soul family. Anything else that pile number 3 needs to know? What about this treasure harvest that's coming their way? You see no future for yourself. You see nothing to fight for, and you need something to fight for. But you know what? In July, you may need, to take a break from fighting. You need some time to regain energy, to heal. I don't feel like you will start going forward very, very quickly, or things will start moving, but you will get back some of your energy. And you may need to rest. So if you can, take more time to rest. Stop fighting for a while. Resuming from fighting doesn't mean losing, because I feel like you really need something to fight for. But sometimes rest, well, not sometimes, always, rest is essential. recuperating is essential, regaining your energy is essential. You need to rest right now because you're drained. And well, maybe you can find another way of existing in this world besides fighting. Maybe you can find, well, sometimes when we are at our lowest point of energy, we find healthier ways of living, of being, of existing, right? So maybe instead of fighting, since you don't have energy for fighting right now, you can find a more balanced way of living and of dealing with your fears, because again we have the Eight of Swords and the Eight of Swords again. Okay, I'm getting a specific message for some of you, not for everybody. Your fear is trying to show you something. Your fear is not your enemy. It's trying to show you something. It's working for you. It's working with you. And when you will see it, you will go through it. And you will definitely, how to say, you will be shown something. Again, with the Temperance, the divine intervention is coming your way. So when the moment comes, you just need to remember pile number 3. Don't be afraid. Your fear is not trying to scare you. It may sound ridiculous, but your fear is not trying to scare you. Your fear is trying to guide you through something that is keeping you stuck. There is some fog. It's not even illusion with the moon. It's not even illusion. I feel like with the Seven of Swords, there is something you are seeing, but maybe it's hazy for now. You're afraid to see it. You may be afraid to see it. You may be doubting yourself. You may be questioning yourself. Some of you may be going to the next level of ascension, next level with some of your psychic abilities, but it's hard to believe in it. And you're trying to distract yourself from it. You're trying to swipe it under the rug, but your fear is trying to guide you towards something greater, towards, how to say, where you have to go. It's guiding you. It's not scaring you off. It's guiding you. So you need to go where your fear is. And this divine intervention is going to bring a lot of changes. And yet again, some of you are moving. Some of you are moving physically, moving or going for a trip or something, and it will be beneficial for you. Just if you are going to feel lost at one moment, like completely lost, just keep on going. Yeah, there is a fog, but you will see the destination point through it. Don't worry. You can even close your eyes. You are being guided. You're being supported. You're not alone. Somebody, again, you don't see it, but somebody's zealously working to help you, to guide you through. Okay. And I feel like July will be also a month of recuperating and resting and digesting, the processing this news, this information, this new level of your abilities. But you need to rest before changes, because changes are coming for you soon, and they will be swift, they will be abundant, and you will need your energy in a couple of months time, maybe 1.5 to 3 months time. Something will change for you greatly, and you're gonna need your energy. So take your time and rest and recharge right now in July. Okay, pile number 3. Well, something will come through for you, so listen up. Have your open eyes, open ears, open everything. Okay, and trust yourself more. You're gonna get the answer that you're seeking for. Well, this is what I have for you today. Pile number 3, it was rather specific, so it will not be for everybody for sure. Please remember, this is still a general reading, so take it as it resonates and only if it resonates. And if you enjoyed the message, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, stay tuned for more. Let me know in the comments what you think. And if you're in need of a personal reading and you want to have one with me, the information how to get it is down below in the description box. And we are moving to pile number 4 now. Hey, those who chose pile number 4 with this tiny princess. Okay, let's see. We're checking your July surprises, what you don't see coming, and we're starting with oracle cards. Ooh, view from above, get the big picture, never-ending story, intuition, come to life, beauty, and duality. Well, pile number 4. If you're new to this channel and you're easily triggered, skip this. Skip this. Because this message may be triggering for many of you. There is a situation or a relationship in your life. And in July, you're going to see it from a different perspective. And again, well, it's kind of similar to pile number 2. So pile number 2 may resonate with you. If this message resonates with you, pile number 2 may resonate with you. But we're going to see more in a moment about your situation. But for them, it's more about friends, acquaintances, groups. For you, I feel like it's a relationship, like a relationship romantic-wise speaking. And you may see that you're repeating your old patterns in this relationship, that it is happening again, that it's kind of you got attracted to something in them, but there is also something from your patterns that is being repeated, that is happening, something that happened before. It's not just your patterns, but your patterns made you choose somebody who has some kind of qualities that are not helpful, not healthy. Not just your pattern, but some qualities in them that your ex had, and you thought you ran away from it. You thought you got away from it. You thought you've healed from it. But you will see that, because sometimes when we heal something, and we're on our own, we feel like we're fine, we're doing great, but then we get into a relationship and it takes our issues to the next level and we need to heal it again. It's showing to us that this is what I'm feeling, that you will see that there is something you still need to heal. You thought you were over and done with it, but you still need to heal it in yourself. Let's see more. Pile number 4. You may have fallen for yet another peacock. You see another Knight of Wands here. You thought this person was different, but you may have chose something what you chose before. Yeah, the patterns are being repeated here for sure. The 4 of Swords and the Temperance. Yeah, it's in the next level of healing. The next level of healing. So if you heal this level, next time you're gonna meet the King of Wands, and the King of Wands are trustworthy, right? But you thought this person was the King of Wands, but they're turning out to be the Knight of Wands. So you will be learning that there is a lot for you to do, guys, that you need to heal and you need to work on yourself, because the next level, the next lesson, the next class, kind of the next year of school is here. The next degree of healing is needed for you, and it requires a lot of work and concentration from you, because this is some kind of a pattern that you know about yourself, but you thought it was over. Unfortunately, it's not. Pile number 4. 7 of Swords. You thought you preferred to think this way. Again, another 8 of Pentacles. Guys, you are the empresses inside. You're empresses. It's not about the gender, it's about the energy and qualities of character. You're loving, caring, responsible, and you are family oriented. And again, this is your nature, but there is some something you still need to heal, something that you've been telling yourself you're done and over with. You've healed it, you've learned from it, you grew from it. The next level is here. The next level is here, and you cannot avoid it any longer. You can't avoid it. You know the message, you know the lesson. You can't avoid it anymore. It's work time. For you, it's work time. Some of you will be going back to therapy. Some of you will be realizing things, and there's another way of working on yourself for you. Maybe you're working it together with a spiritual person, like with a tarot reader, with some kind of a coach or something like this. Some of you will be getting back to work. So getting back into therapy, getting back into healing, getting back into self-work, because kind of pile number 4, those of you who stayed after the trigger warning, you know what I'm talking about, and you know the importance of it, and you know that it is one of your main lessons in life. You're gonna need to get to the next step of it, next level. Let's see what else they need to know about their July. Yeah, there's somebody who is helping you get through it, work through it. Somebody who is helping you get work on personal responsibility over your life. Somebody who is helping you get the control back, your power back, and to see the necessity of choices that you don't want to make. What I want to, the Justice, guys, you will have to make some kind of choice. You will have to make this choice. Because this is definitely a very strong energy of a karmic lesson, big one. It's one of your biggest karmic lessons. That's why it will be repeated. That's why it will be taken to the next level, because you have a huge potential of this Empress person, beautiful, but you need to heal a lot first before you meet your Emperor. You don't need even the King of Wands, you need the Emperor. And since you are very loving and caring, you have so much love to give, it's going to be not an easy choice to make, because you enjoy a part of your relationship, you enjoy. And the next part you are kind of closing your eyes to. But your eyes will be open to it. Your eyes will be open to it with the help of somebody, with the help of a friend, somebody who is helping you to get to where you are supposed to get. It's like somebody is going to show you that you are worth much more than you have right now, and kind of a path how to get there. So you're getting the support. I feel like it's not simply spiritual. It's never simple. Spiritual support is never simple, but it's not spiritual, but it's more of a physical. There's a real person who's helping you, who's guiding you, who's supporting, and kind of helping you get your power back. It's important here, power back. You're getting the power, you're getting the control back. And it is always connected with responsibility. Personal responsibility is the power over your life. And it may feel like a failure, but it's not. Again, it's not. And I would definitely suggest listening to pile number 2. There is something there for you there. So you are being guided towards something bigger, towards, there's something waiting for you out there, and it will be on the next level, on the level you cannot even imagine right now. That's why you need to work more, and it does require work. So therapy, healing sessions, coaching sessions, something that you will get into for quite some time, because you kind of understand. You've been, I don't know, you had the previous lap of working, the cycle of working, then you took a break because you thought you've healed. Now it's the next level. It's the next level. It's not that you didn't do your work, you did, but it's You're getting the second degree on that. No. Well, pearl number 4. Let me know what you think about this reading, and if you enjoyed the pick a card, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, stay tuned for more. And if you want to have a personal reading with me, the information how to get it is down below in the description box. Hope to talk to you soon. Have a great week. Bye.